group that you guys were a team built from scratch and went as far as you did?
Yeah, I mean, it just speaks like the character in the room we have, and it all starts with the coaching staff and the leadership that they brought. They've been amazing for us this whole year, and the leadership that we had in the room with the additions of Macker and Broads and Bergie. It was just they knew what it took, and they kept us all on the same page, and it's easy to follow those guys out on the ice.
Character is one of those things that everyone in every team ever points to. What does it take to make it real? Like this team, it's not just a cliche that you're spouting.
Yeah, I think it shows on the ice. I mean, a lot of people could say talk, but these guys go out and show it every single night, and whether it was a block a shot or a big goal, and those guys did it, and we followed. They knew what it took. They've been around, so it was pretty easy to follow them on the ice.
What on the ice? What is it that got you guys as far as you did?
I think I think we had great systems, and I think we stuck to our systems. We played as a team. Everyone stuck together. Everyone supported each other, and especially in the room, we were always level. We never got too low, and carried out throughout the year. And I just think that when times were getting tough, we stuck together. And those are times where a lot of teams can go south a little bit. So we stuck together, and we followed through with a good year.
What do you, as a player, take away from this year?
I learned a lot. Coming into my first pro season, you had to learn a lot. It was different than playing university back in Canada, and definitely different than junior. I learned, one of the things I've always said this year is about how you have to manage yourself, your body, because there's so many games, and there's only 3 lines in the coast, and you get worn down pretty easy. So I just managing your body, and I learned a lot of defensive game, and just a lot of things. I mean, it's too many. There are too many to point out, to be honest with you.
Were you able to take anything different out as a person, kind of off the ice, out of this year?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how to answer that one, but I think
it's very general.
Yeah, it's just I think we all were. I lived away from home for a while now, and another time. This is my first time living in the States, and it was definitely different. I never thought it was going to be this different living in the States than Canada, but it was an unreal experience. There's a lot of things that you have to get when you're first coming over, get set up with visas and everything like that. So that took a little bit, but no, it was a great experience.
Any specific big differences from everyday life that
everyday life? Yeah, there's a few. Sometimes we didn't know how to work the gas. The pumps are a little bit different here in the States. Tipping's a lot different here in the States too. I mean, tipping back in Canada is you tip a lot more than what you do here in the States. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that are different. We saw a lot of the United States, which was pretty cool.
Last one for you. Kind of an impossible question, but do you have a top moment you take out of this year?
Probably the most exciting. Well, we had 2. The regular season when we clinched to make playoffs was a pretty big moment. We celebrated it in the room, and we were all happy for each other. And then, that overtime goal by Gunnar Hughes was huge in this series to take the 3-2 lead. That was a pretty special moment for us.